Wigglesworth comes back the other way. Lovely soft inside ball. Tauta, Potter on the left boot, and Wigglesworth will canter it. What a super bit of play down the left-hand side this time from Leicester Tigers.
Ford, Genge, and Genge is charging through. He's got Martin to his right-hand side. Look at Genge, obliterating Bath's defence. So many players to the right-hand side if Leicester can find them. Scott does what he can, picks out Cobus van Fake. He trips through. Held on to by Falatau. Liebenberg. Oh, the initial burst from Nandolo, and then Ellis Genge, and still the threat. And it's Scott charging round. Leicester with the advantage.
Right hand slowing that down, Barnsley. Advantage, new advantage.
Dan Cole, Abano goes high, but Cole makes reasonable ground. Now the charge for the line. Hanro Liebenberg was in the middle of all that. Youngs stretches it, Ford, and then the ball inside, and the try scored by the fullback Freddie Stewart. Oh, there was a lot of hard work went into that Leicester score.
It was great break initially, and then the patience had to come in. Looked like they might have butchered the opportunity, but Genge's carry absolutely superb. What a pass from Ford under pressure.
Ford. Again. Coming down and taken by Stewart, and Rokanaguni's tackle was an important one. Leicester winning the aerial battle. Ford opts to go the other way and release the bus, release Nandolo out of the back of his hands, and the score from Harry Wells. Oh! What about that? The quality of the kicking, the gathering, Nandolo with the deftness, and then the try scored.
Well, it all started with some cagey kicking, didn't it? But then Leicester goes shorter through Ford. Stewart wins it in the air, does so well. Presents it, little roll there just to buy his support a little bit more time. Then Nandolo takes out two defenders, the big fend out the back door, and the leg drive's always going to take him over.
Came on early last week, the Fijian. Nemani Nandolo went off inside the first 10 minutes, and Freddie Stewart has timed his chase perfectly, the Leicester fullback. George Martin with the carry. Mudavalu wants to get involved, but Jack Van Portfleet has seen a gap, and he has scored for Leicester. What a score from Jack Van Portfleet. JVP, take a bow. Saw him do this for the England under-20s against Wales last year. He's already shown signs in this game. Great vision from the scrum half. It was a big dummy sold to Matt Simmons, who was at the pillar.
Another spiral bomb coming Anthony Watson's way. Stewart watching this one very carefully as well. Good challenge in the air. It's gone backwards. It's been picked up by Maroney. Visa dropping the shoulder and then pumping those legs. Ford in heavy traffic, wide from Kelly. Potter on the outside, carving back infield and almost up to the line. With a penalty advantage. Ford picking up Marimurivanu, and there's width, and there's a score for Matthias Maroney. The Fijian had options, and he chose to deliver it to the Puma.
Wonderful try by Leicester Tigers, but it's all come from the spiral bomb from George Ford. Put Anthony Watson under all sorts of pressure, and Stewart makes sure that the ball comes back. And how about this? Visa goes through the tackle of Zach Mercer, and they get over the try line. Wonderful score.
It's good execution. They've been very good in the red zone.
Van Portfleet is away, and he's managing to find Ford, and then Green to Wells, and Leicester are gathering force here off that little break from the young scrum half, and Visa held up importantly by Allendorf, but Ford looking for some space and then clipped over the top to Nandolo. One man to beat, and that's never normally enough, and it isn't for Northampton. And the second try for Leicester's big double-decker. Nemani Nandolo, and they're within 5. Ford, Genge. Oh, he's charging his way through, Genge. Gets the ball away to Kelly. Leicester hunting a 4th and bonus point securing try before half-time. Youngs, and then the little charge inside from the captain Youngs. The other Youngs, Tom Youngs, and Genge again. Still battling, still making centimetres and scoring his second. There's no stopping Genge today.
Yeah, I know what you're looking at, yeah.
Thank you. Onside, it's good.
Maylands just about got away from a surging Ellis Genge. Here is Nandolo. Superb response, barrels into the attempted tackle from O'Connor. That's got the crowd fired up. Phillips, Genge. Leicester Tigers looking to put on a show now. Wigglesworth, McPhillips. He's done really well. It's a super pass, and they're in. Liebenberg, listen to the noise.
Decent surge, wins a penalty. Van Portfleet, Nandolo offered himself. He was merely the guys instead to release Scott, who scores. Short range, beautifully executed.
Yeah, defensively, just hesitation again. You can see Leicester almost have to delay on the pass. They're probably used to running that move a little bit quicker, but just holds on to it for a fraction to tie up that last defender. And then as soon as he does, the hole's gaping open for Scott to go through and finish.
In 5, lines over.
In the thick of things here as Leicester try to maul and muscle their way towards that Wasps try line. Another Wasps penalty, and then picked up by Cole. Doesn't score many tries. He may well have got one here.
Come on, don't deny me this. Everybody up. Tom, very quickly, please. On field is try. Just making sure there wasn't an arm from a Wasp player underneath. Let's just all remember, it's on-field try. So we might have one angle that potentially poses a question, but the other angles don't show the evidence against it.
Yeah, so I think this one, the ball rolls back towards the other side and shows the ball on the ground there. So you may award the try. Stick with your on-field decision.
Thanks, mate.
It's only the 3rd Premiership try that Dan Cole has ever scored.